Hello, I'm Lee, I'm the Scouting woodworker, and this time we go to the table saw base. The reason why I'm doing this is because, as you can see, I have very limited space in my workshop and I need to utilise as much space as possible. The idea being, underneath I can have cupboards or shelves to put all my power tools, and also I can put on casters so I can move the table saw around. Stay tuned.
A slightly better view. It comes with a metal stand, which isn't the best. So here I've got some scrap wood. Like I said, it's a scrap wood project. I'm not going to spend too much money on this because it's just a shop project. Here I'm just milling it down so it's square, and this is going to form the base for what the table saw is going to sit on top of the cabinet. Here I am just measuring it. This is so I can get a nice accurate cut. Measure twice, cut once, as they say. And then using a square just to get a nice straight line. There you are, and that is the base. I've got to use 2 pieces, but it's scrap wood. It cost me nothing. And there we are, just checking it fits. Perfect. Now I'm cutting up some scrap 2x4 I've got lying around. And then using my drop saw to cut them down to size. Now I'm using my pocket hole jig to attach the 2x4s together. It's about £60 to buy, but it's worth every penny. It allows you to drill holes in at an angle, allowing the wood to join a very strong joint. It may be a tiny bit overkill, but at least the table saw is going to be nice and secure on top. And you can see the holes. Now a bit of glue on the ends grain. The butt up to something that doesn't move. Use the special Craig screws it comes with. And screw them in.
So here we are. We've got our 2 bases, top and bottom. I've also ripped some of these down to 2 foot and put some pocket holes in. The idea being, we screw them in on the corners and make a little rectangle. I'll do the same sort of thing. I'll glue the bottom, put it down, put screws in and drill down. Same process as the top. And there you have it. Simply exactly the same now with the base. Making sure the pocket holes pointing in. Glue on the 4 legs, spin it around, pocket hole down. And there we have it. One nice cuboid. There you are, so I put glue all around the top. Once I put glue around the top, the time to start fitting the top shelf, which the table saw is going to go on. Now I've got a very small drill bit. I have to do pilot holes all the way around so I don't chip the plywood when I put the screws in. Now I've done pilot holes, simply screw in the wood. Right, as you can see here, I've got the cube on its side, and I've got some scrap wood which I'm going to coat it in. I'm not going to go and buy wood just for a shop project, it's a bit of a waste of money. So it's not going to be perfect, there's going to be a few little gaps, but I can get two sides out of this just. So what I've done, I've measured up the base, done a straight line, and I've got a piece of scrap wood and some clamps. So when I put the jigsaw on, down here, it's got a nice guardrail, so it gives me a straight line.
Now give everything a quick sand just to get rid of the splinters and the rough edges. And then a quick lick of paint. Again, some scrap paint I had lying around.
Hi guys, here we are. Nice green box. Base is green because it's what I had left over. I'm not going to go out and buy paint, it's pointless. I've got some swivel wheels. I did want locking ones, but they cost 3 times the price, so I'm not going to do that. Basically what I'm going to do is I've got some circle discs that I bought as well for a few quid, and the wheels sitting there and stop it from rolling, and when I want to roll it, I just take them away. So, turn upside down, put the casters on, mark out where you want to pre-drill your holes, that's to stop the wood from splitting, and get a nice thin drill bit. Go around, pre-drill the holes, and then you put the screws in. Then get some screws, these are 30mm, and drive them in. There we are. Fingers crossed, it stands. Let's see if it fits. Hold the legs. Shall I use something else, a later project? And it's my height. Move it around. So, I'll fit some doors and some shelves. And then, pretty much done. So here we are then. I've got this loose cable. So instead of having it dangling down when it's in use, what I'm going to do is cut a piece of wood to go here so I can loop it around and it keeps it nice and tidy. So what I'm going to do here is swivel this round to 45 degrees. Like so. So it's at an angle. And then with this piece of wood, I'm going to cut it in 2 angles. To put the shelf in, I'm only going to have one shelf just over halfway because I've got tools to go in here and they're quite big on me. So what I've done to make sure it's level, I've cut a spacer block, and every time I screw these little pieces of cubes in, I'll put on top, and hopefully it'll be the same height all the way around. And there we have it, one completed table saw cabinet. As I said, it's on wheels. All my electrical tools fit in the bottom, accessories on the shelf above. As time goes on, if I have more tools or more accessories, more shelves, pretty simple. How much better now is I can wheel it in the corner out of the way, or I can wheel it outside, pretty much wherever I want to take it. It's a lot more accessible, it's better than the stand it comes with, and it's a bit higher for my height. So if you like that video, like it. Any comments, put down below, and if you really liked it, please share it.